All right, gang, what's up? This is where it get tricky at because this is my Muslim brother. Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings be upon him. But if you're telling on yourself, is that still considered telling? So we having a little, I'm saying, discrepancies going back and forth about that. But we gonna get into something, man. I want y'all to check out this phone call, right? Where Ralo from the Famgoon family, right? They're saying he's admitting to his own telling on about 50 people. Let's check it out.
I still love you. Alhamdulillah. I can't complain. I'm out here still deaning, still keeping it solid. I like that. You're supposed to forever do that, Jay. So, if I was to take acceptance of responsibility for the accusations that hold on, let me stop you right there. It ain't an accusation. It's in black and white, brother. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave.
Okay, right then and there. That's the first time he's getting them to try to take ownership of some information that he gave out. This is crazy.
You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog.
That's deception.
And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave a proffer, and you gave up.
He gave a proffer.
Information you gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
Wow.
I ain't opposed to that, man.
So right then and there, he admitted it. He said he did not oppose to doing a proffer. Let's continue.
The document that you see is from a prosecution misconduct. But okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana. That's what the transcript say.
Wow.
I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions. You know the code though. That's what I'm saying.
Know the code, man. See, this guy's talking about the code. I don't know what Ralo's talking about right now. This guy's talking about the code.
I had no meeting with them folks in the first place.
He's right. He's right. You shouldn't have no meeting with them guys in the first place. That's a fact.
I was presented a situation that
he was presented a situation. That's mind-boggling to me. If you was presented a situation, then you already right now pre-admitting to the telling.
I think only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing.
Only reason why we know is because you told.
But we ain't D-rap niggas though. That what I got caught with this shit on the plane, Jake. What the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Wow. So he's admitting he knows. He remembers very clearly when he got caught on the plane with all them bricks. Y'all bring out the speed. He got caught with a whole bunch of bricks of weed. Bricks, big bricks, bowls.
Take your lick. Like, shit, it's just a weed. Well, okay, look, listen, remember when, before you got locked up, I used to always tell you, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
Right.
And you used to tell me, it's just some weed. So if it's just some weed, why you ain't just go in there and chin up? And, man, this shit say, this is what Brian Steele say. He said, if it comes out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information.
Wow.
And it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information. And it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in this community. That would not bode well for Mr. Davis or his security interests at all. Like, who they talking about, though? They say well-known people in the community, like.
That means he just told on the whole community. He told everybody trying to get up out the mud.
They talk about the people who I had to make it look juicy for.
Wait a minute. He said he had to make it look juicy. This is crazy. So he already knew he was gonna tell. So shout out to the person that told me that they knew he was telling, but we just ain't want to say nothing.
I had to act like these people was always my people. However.
Wow. That's crazy. So he just admitted that he had to act like that the whole time so that they could think that those was his people. So because his people really ain't his people. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand how we figured that out. Because you just blatantly admitted that your people are not your people. Continue.
But I mean, you told me your logic. You know what I'm saying, behind why you did what you did. So
I heard the logic too, and it just sounds crazy to me. It sounds crazy to me.
At the very least, I can respect you. At least coming clean to me. But my thing is, bro.
Nah, I ain't respecting coming clean. I mean, obviously we have to, forgive, but we ain't gonna forget.
You had me in the blind 5 years behind this shit. Like this shit, man. That shit crazy. I never would have expected that from you, man. Like
I don't expect that. I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe that he worked with those people for no reason at all and still didn't get nothing cut off of his sentence. Go.
At all. You feel me? Bro, look, man, I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Muslim first. I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry, bro. But I didn't even talk to you. I mean,
he better tell Allah that he's sorry, because he just sat right here and just told people that your family ain't your family. So let me tell you something. When these dudes be making deals with the devil, they'll pose as Muslims, they'll pose as Christians, they'll pose as all those things, but behind closed doors, they are telling the whisperer, Shaitan, that I really roll with you, and that's a whole fact. And it ain't even funny.
I didn't even think this was gonna ever come up. But they really like, why is you mad? I'm like, why would you be mad? Man, this what got me.
Talk about it.
You had me believing for 5 years that you just kept it solid, that you ain't that you didn't cooperate. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, because we all was believing the same thing. We all was believing that he was solid.
Oh, that's still cooperation. Whether you was working the move or not, it's still cooperation. But my thing is, you telling Queen, but you running shit across. I heard, but you ain't even ask me. Like, no, like I would have told you, hey, what? Do not do that. I would have told you, regardless of what it would have benefited or whatever. Man, everybody know what they sign up for when they in this lifestyle, bro.
That's a fact. Why we even got to give this guy this conversation? He's grown enough to know when he was sitting on all them big mounds of money, he was grown enough to know what the ins and what the outs were. That's a fact.
Niggas just gotta take their lick. They gotta eat that. You feel me?
That's it.
It ain't like y'all niggas was facing no life sentence type shit. I'll show you that. And then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep the motions on you. I'm gonna get everybody out here for you. And if you don't want me to get out here, I can send it to you. I can take a picture of the motion so you can the whole fight that Brian still fighting out.
That don't even matter no more.
That's the end of the audio for the call, Wax.
That nigga, what's that nigga name again?
Yo, the Wax, this dude's wild.
What's that nigga name? What's his name?
Ralo Famgoon.
Ralo is a rat. Double
Fucking
R.
dirty ass rat.
Rat.
Now you see how they drag your name through the mud? This is how they drag your name through the mud. Once you admit to your fuck ups. It's called fuck ups. Ain't no way in it, ain't no other way around it. That boy there, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas get all this money and they learn all this deen but they still go against it. Behind closed doors, they made a deal. Somewhere along them lines, they made a deal. And that deal that they made is serious business because that's why they all jammed up now. And it's just crazy how he started and kept saying he's Muslim and this and that and that and this. Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with your actions, man. That has nothing to do with your actions. Ah, man, this one here hurts. Till next time, guy. Hit that sub button, like button. More's on the way.